The island was an absolute incredible adventure.
Sorry.
Something unexplored, untamed, and we saw a lot of new stuff that neither one of us had ever seen before. So it was definitely a good time.
Sammy, this is a hell of a trip, huh?
Hell of a trip. Yeah, hell of a trip. A lot of big fish. Got shots at a lot of big fish. Saw a lot of big fish. Saw a lot of cool marine life that I had never seen before. So.
Yeah, shots at a lot of big fish.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can honestly say we caught a lot of big fish. It was challenging.
Tough. It was very challenging.
But we knew what we were getting into.
Yep. Tremendous amount of work, but fun all the way. And I just have never seen so much activity, marine life. I mean, fish eating other fish, fish eating and chasing the fish that you had on. Yeah. I had baby roosterfish on that 20 to 30 pound jacks were trying to engulf as I was bringing it in. So very cool.
It's fairly intimidating too when you're standing on the beach and a jack crevalle or a rooster comes up, snapping at your fly and your ankles are in the way.
Yeah, but challenging. Those fish, I mean, unless that presentation's absolutely perfect, don't want anything to do with your fly. They, unless you're doing everything right, it's tough to get them to eat. Even when you're doing everything right, it's tough to get them to eat. So
that was pretty cool. We had a couple tough days, and we met the commercial fisherman Roberto, and we talked to him about just going out to that distant island, and all of a sudden we negotiated a deal in 2 seconds, and the next day we were out there at crack of dawn, and it was unbelievable. Oh man, I liked going out to the island. It's so hard to find rocks or reef anymore from shore that you can actually fly fish for snappers and grouper. And I know we came here for roosterfish, and I love roosterfish, and it was fun. I'm glad we caught some, but to prowl around those rocks, strip, and out comes a face and just grabs your fly and gets you tangled in the rocks before you even know what happened. And
tell me what happened to that big fish that got snagged in the rock on you.
Oh, I haven't felt so alone in a long time. My goodness, just working away. I'd been broke off by one fish, and just kind of got me all shook up and started working extra hard at it, and just was taking a step while I made a long cast and looking at it, all of a sudden, boom, and just got ripped, and I was trying to hold the fish, because I knew I had to keep them out of the rocks. Yeah, but it was impossible. When those fish are over 10 pounds, it's impossible. People think 10 pounds, that's nothing. When you're around rocks and you get a fly rod and it's a snapper or a grouper, forget it.
Yeah.
And I got caught in the rocks, and I was so far into my backing that if I had pulled and tried to break them off, I probably would have broke my fly line, because my fly line was laying over rocks. So you guys were not around. I was kind of bummed because I get kind of spooked when I swim in deep water by myself. And I said, screw it. I took my rod and I buried it in the rocks and loosened my backy all the way, and I swam out following the line. Then I got the heebie-jeebies because the bottom was disappeared for a minute. But I knew a little further that rock crop where this fish went, and sure enough, it came into view, and that made me more spooked. I almost wanted to just break them off and started untangling it from the rocks, and all of a sudden, boom, the fish was there. I could not believe it. And just dragged him in, got my first striped pargo on fly, which is
striped pargo off the rocks, swimming out to get it.
Unbelievable.
What did you think of all that action on the beach? Was it those roosters crashing on the bait?
It's so cool that our last day was the best day of rooster fishing, because I know you get kind of derailed 6 days of walking beaches and, a little bit of success, but, I don't think we got anything like we thought we were going to get, and all of a sudden, boom, there's rooster fish just about jumping up on the beach, all sizes from, 10 pounds to, I don't know, you guys saw something that was like 70 pounds, but I had some great casts of fish that were easily 20 to 40 pounds, and they didn't like what I had, but that's rooster fishing for you. Sometimes they don't eat it. No, let me take that back. Usually they don't eat it.
Very cool.
Did you have fun on this trip?
Oh man, it's a fun trip, Sammy.
Yep.
Doesn't get any funner. You don't have to hammer the fish to have fun. It's all, the whole program is just getting out there, putting the effort in. If it was easy, I wouldn't be interested in coming back. I have no interest in easy fishing. I enjoy getting a butt kicking and then having one little bit of success at the end. And that's pretty much what we did this trip. I'm just fired up, and thanks for taking me, and I'll look forward to the next trip. And I love, dinner and trying to decide what we're going to do the next day, because there's so many cool things to do the next day. And yeah, just something off the wall, a little side trip here, side trip there, That's the cool thing about it. I don't want to be on a schedule. I don't want to say, okay, we're going to go here, 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 and here, because the weather could change. You could have bad fishing here, and to be able to just branch out. I'm glad that Grant is practically born down here, and he knows all these crazy places we can just go try, and he likes to try them, because that's my type of fishing.
Anything else?
I think the culture is incredible. That this is living. It's not work. This is absolute living. This is the way life should be.
It isn't?
For most of us, it's not.
That's
Very
true.
few people get to experience this.
Yeah.
It was a blast having you guys, man. Thanks for coming down.